Oh man, it is too early. $3:27. I don't want to get up, but we got to. Oh, good morning, bud. Good morning, bud. Oh, good morning, guys. It's 4 o'clock now. Getting ready to go up and check some trail cameras that we've had out for a week now. 2 weeks up in a spot we're planning on hunting this summer for mule deer. Archery hunt. It's coming up 6 days away now, so it's coming up quick. But I'm on that 30-day challenge, and even though it's early and I don't want to eat, I want to make sure I get my meals in. Got my oats, egg whites, scoop peanut butter, getting in that Mountain Ops multivitamin. Then I'm gonna take a Enduro pack to go. Alright, getting my backpack set up and ready to go. Make sure we have everything today. So I got 2 different keys for the 2 different lock boxes I have. Placement SD cards, something to open the lock box with. I better take some batteries, just in case. I've got like 8 cameras up, so maybe I should just take the whole bag. Hopefully there's some big bucks on camera. Some of the cameras I haven't even checked in like 3 weeks, so who knows what could be on them. Just gonna be a quick hike today for the first spot. Now, kinda quick. Bring some almonds, gummy bears, and a rice cake. Some good protein, fats, carbohydrates, which will burn up quick, and pretty much nothing with the rice cake, but they taste good to me. Alrighty, we're here. We got our 20-minute hike, not too bad of a hike, and should be glassing some deer. Alright, we made it to the glassing point. Took 1:20 exactly. Gonna get the pack set up and hopefully see some big bucks. Alright guys, so it's up in the same spot, but I could see a big buck up in a little tucked away basin, and so I thought it was one that I'd been looking at this year that I'd never got a real good look at. So I ran up to make sure he doesn't hear me. So I ran up the ridge and got a good look at him. This is what he looks like. Real pretty buck. Straight 4-point. I got him on the phoneskope here. As you can see, just attaches to my scope right there. And then I can look while my phone records, which is pretty cool. He's a good buck though, for sure. Not the biggest I've seen this summer, but just super pretty. Good forks, good symmetry. I like him. I really like typicals. I'm on this freaking steep hill though. Look at that. There's no flat spots up here. I'm in shock. Like this big buck, he walked about 20 yards away from my trail camera and didn't hit it, didn't walk by it. So last time I checked, he hadn't walked by it either, so I don't know what the deal is, but it's right in between both paths I've seen him take, and for whatever reason he can't hit my camera. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll be on it when I go check it. But I'm gonna watch him bed down because I don't wanna go in there and bump him out. He's up in a rock slide right now. It's pretty cool. I'll get the phone scope on him, let you see. These things are awesome, these bucks. High country mule deer. They live in some rugged stuff, man, I tell you what. That's a good buck. So I was just cruising up. I'm headed up to meet up with Dad and check some of the cameras that I have out. That buck just bedded up in pretty high up in this basin, up in these rock slides. And anyways, last time I was up here, we found like an old mine where it caved in and it was obviously old. And there were names carved in a rock from 1925. And then I was just barely cruising up this ridge, going up this way, and found these two guys laying in the along the spine of the ridge. So, and when we were up here, when we found that mine, there was like a little rail cart that they used to use with the little rails that the cart would go on. So I'm sure this is what those went to. But that's pretty cool, actually, when you think about it, to think I could barely hike up this ridge and there were people up here mining with 100 pounds of equipment and metal on their backs and steel. It's crazy. Would have been cool to talk to those people, see what, hear their stories and whatnot. We just checked camera number 1 and not a lot of deer action this time. Last time there was about 3 or 4 bucks that hit it, one nice 4-point, but nothing this time. A couple does and 1 little buck, but we did have 2 mountain lions hit it, which was pretty cool. Came from that way, just kind of cruising this way, smelling around, but it's always cool when you get a mountain lion on there. But what sucks about it is it kind of, I think they mess with the deer, because that big buck we wanted to see, he wasn't out today. We'll see how it goes. Definitely a gamey spot. Time to put the trail camera back, put the lock on it. These things are definitely useful. You don't have people messing with them. Hey guys, what's up? So, new area now, new day. It is Thursday. The hunt starts Saturday. So tomorrow morning, I have to be glassing the area where I plan on hunting Saturday. So I had 3 more trail cameras I needed to check. So I ran up here to this old spot. These cameras have been out for a month and probably a month and a week where I haven't checked them. So who knows what could be on there. Maybe there's a whole new buck that I'm gonna want to hunt. We'll see, you know, what's on it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We got a big one and we have to make a decision on where we want to hunt. Made it to where I'm gonna stash the bike. Took me 40 minutes to get up, which is pretty good. It usually takes me, I think, 50 to get up to where I cut up from the trail. But so it cut 10 minutes off, not bad. What's gonna make it nice having the bike is for going downhill. because I'll get out of here in like 10 minutes, or it'd take me an hour to hike out or whatever. Let's go check some cameras. Going up. Well, made it up to the first camera. Got one of my old ones up. Not in a lockbox. Doesn't look like anyone touched it, but you never know. So we'll check it, see if it worked. So they're pretty nice. One was here last year, and he's gotten bigger, the one with the extra. I'll check 2 more cameras, and hopefully he's on. If not, I'm gonna have to save this place for another year. Up to camera number 2. As you can see, it's been tore up pretty dang good, actually. There's the rock. Let's go see how we did. Just checked the camera, and there was a ton of deer action. I think I got 2,000 pictures. It'd been out for about almost 2 months. Had 2,000 pictures. I'm gonna pull this camera. No sense in having it up and getting the same deer every time. So we're gonna pull it and hope for the best on the next one. I'm thinking if he wasn't on this one, he's not going to be on the next one, but you never know. Big buck, guys. So I just checked this camera here, and first of all, there's two points right here. I jumped, they ran by. Check the camera. First picture I get is this. And I keep scrolling through, and of course, it went dead for a little bit because of that bear. That's the second bear I've got up here. This third bear I've got up here. I got a young one this year. I got like a 1.5 year old one last year right here. And then this big one this year. So a lot of bears. Might need to bear hunt up here one day. The big buck with the cheater, he came in a little bit, but not nearly. Like, he was using it every day. Earlier, and then ever since that bear, he hasn't been coming in here, but he was coming in up top, so I know he's in the same area. And then a big 4-point. Look at this buck. Freaking tons of potential. He only came in that one time though, and I think I got him on camera once over there earlier in the year, but he only came by once there. So that's definitely a buck for like next year to keep an eye out for. I think I want to leave this camera out though. I'd like to have a camera up here just to, I might take this one down and put another one up, but I'd like to have a camera up here just to have, you know, one up here in case the buck I wanted comes by, or another big buck that I still don't know about, or, you know, you never know what you could get. So I think I'm going to leave one up right here. This is a cool spot. I like this area. Now, heading down the trail now. Not really a trail. It's just steep, slippery rocks. There goes the grouse. Pretty cool. But yeah, just heading down now. So we're gonna have fun with it. I'm happy about this area because it looks like 4 or 5 bucks returned from last year, and there's one buck that I'd shoot this year, but I don't know enough about him to really want to hunt him this close to the hunt. He's got the makings, so hopefully he can survive. And if I end up having to come hunt him later this year, hopefully he doesn't survive and I get him. 1 day away, and we're hunting with a bow. Can't ask for much more out of life in that. That's probably one of the funnest things there is. So good luck to you guys this year hunting. I hope y'all stay safe and are successful. Until next time.